They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Hoosiers will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. He had visions of glory on that return, but he'll step out of bounds at the 29. So Kent State's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Now on second down. Dropping back, it's Allen. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Setting up the screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Golden Flashes are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So Indiana's offense will take the field for the first time. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Scoops it up, still a live ball.
And what a great job by the defense, securing the wide receiver, getting the football out, getting it on the deck, and dadgummit if it didn't bounce right back to the offense.
Gonna run it, it's Jackson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Finds the tight end. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
There he goes. Wide open spaces. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to. And instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball, man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide out trying to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Golden Flashes want to pick up the tempo. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Golden Flashes! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. The extra point here would tie the game. And he puts through the extra point. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Richardson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. And they pick up just a few on that completion. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Offensively, you want to run that counter, right, to try to take advantage of hyperactive defenses, but just poor execution. Not a good job of understanding where I need to go when I bounce that thing backside, and it bounced outside. You want to take that thing inside. So the offense needs to operate a little bit better and maybe not run as much counter because the defense got in there pretty quick.
The Hoosiers will punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll field the punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. All wideouts, no backs. To the air, it's Allen. Quickly complete. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. And the Golden Flashes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Quickly complete. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. Catch in the middle. It's Banks. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. And the Golden Flashes are in the hurry-up. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State. Fitted in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
Guys, that'll do it for the quarter, and it's Kent State on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. On the run, it's Jackson. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Tight end finds a soft spot. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Man, just find ways to find the big fellas. Those big tight ends are huge targets for the quarterbacks. The throws are usually in between the numbers. That makes it pretty easy. Usually sure-handed guys like that just come across the field and make plays for them.
Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Back to pass on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Green. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Throwing right. Makes a connection. On the move at the 30. Touchdown, Indiana! Once.
Some room. It was over. If I'm I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Banks. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for big-time play.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
Purdy on the Jets. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Harris. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The golden flashes in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Allen. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it! And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Oh, they're after him! And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Right down the boulevard. And now they regain the lead. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Pulled and fired complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Quarterback Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Offense gets set for second down. Looking for a crease. It's Jackson. There he goes. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. And the Hoosiers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Fighting off the defender. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Snap it to the back. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Coming out with it, it's Hunter. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Back to throw, it's Allen. Pocket breaking down. Got it in the middle, it's Banks.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. That's reeled in. It's Banks. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Got the quick pass. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
And I think you're seeing these guys in every offense now. These littler guys that they're so quick, it's hard to get a hand on them. Run crisp routes. You can throw it short, you can throw it long, but they're just big-time playmakers. You've definitely seen an emphasis shift towards smaller wide receivers with some serious skill.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw him.
He caught it. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. Back to pass, it's Allen. Lets it go to the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a first half like that there in Bloomington. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Got it in the middle. It's Green. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Bond. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Hoosiers with the 1st and 10. To the air, it's Mendoza. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy.
It's a running room. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. On the ground, it's Jackson. It's a seam wide open. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. The Hoosiers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Non-man receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later. And
a lot of space. Got enough space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Indiana!
And this is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Baylor has opened up the playbook, and they are scoring in bunches right now. This offense has been electric. They're up by 34 over the Rebels. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the golden flashes. Want to move quickly. Grab behind the line. It's Clark. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. And the defense, they've got him at the 7.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Looking to throw, it's Allen. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Catch in the middle, it's Banks. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a fourth down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Gives it on the option. Turning it on. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. And the Hoosiers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Wants to go up top. Caught close to the marker. It's Godfrey. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the third. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's got him this time. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Maybe a tad out of field goal range and way too close to punt it. Kind of in no man's land, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Catch in the middle, it's Green. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looking for a man, it's Allen. Trying to beat the D deep. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Makes his man miss. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Golden Flashes want to crank the tempo.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Got his man downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And the Golden Flashes will snap it on 1st and 10. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Golden Flashes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the back. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. And the Hoosiers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it from the gun. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. The Hoosiers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hand. Passing game. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air, it's Mendoza. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Caught over the middle. It's Bond. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Hunter. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Golden Flashes will hustle to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Spits it out to the back. Grab near the marker, it's Hicks. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
They're dealing with a second and long. Under fire. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to throw it. Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. He uncorks a bullet to the right. It's caught. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Well, this quarterback now has over 400 yards passing. To do that, you have to have weapons catching the ball. You've seen that in this offense all game.
Headed to the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the golden flashes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking for a man. It's Allen. Going for 6. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And I like the alertness by this defense. First and goal, usually a running type situation. They were ready for the pass, broke on the football, and that could have been a huge play for this defense.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Quarterback making adjustments. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection.
Man, really good job by this defense staying positive. They gave up a bunch of yards, got down towards the shadow of their own goal line. 2 straight passes, 2 incompletions, trying to just get off the field here with only giving up 3 points.
Into the house. Touchdown, Kent State. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they needed. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, the first meeting between Iowa and Iowa State happened back in 1894, but they've only awarded the actual Cy-Hawk trophy since 1977. Here's how today's game went down. Iowa State notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from Ames is worth its weight in gold to the Cyclones. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the ground with the back. Oh, ball's out. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Great place to start for this offense. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Quick release on the RPO. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be first down, goal to go. Got his man. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. They move on top here in the 4th.
That is complimentary football at its finest. The defense gets the turnover. The offense punctuates it, uses it to their advantage, takes the lead late in the football game. Now that defense that just gave you a good stop, they need another one for it.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. From the gun, running back on the move. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try the run. Makes a man miss. He breaks a tackle. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there. 3rd and short. They've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Fires to the tight end. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The Hoosiers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He wants to throw it again. Looking deep. And he makes the catch inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And this one will be stopped for no gain. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on 4th and goal. To throw, it's Mendoza. Into the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Man, at this stage of the game, does that hurt to have 6 points taken off the board? Now they've got to regroup and try to get it in again. And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. He wants to throw it. He wants it all. Touchdown, Indiana! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Just what the doctor ordered. You needed a big play to go out there and try to take the lead, and you find your receiver out wide. He runs by the DB. Nice throw, nice catch. You got the lead.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect protect this lead. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
This really has been a master class by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Quick completion on the out route. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Looking downfield, it's Allen. Pulls it in, it's Banks. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Clark. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to change this route. Wants to fire on second down. Quickly complete. Inside the 45. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points. The Golden Flashes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to keep it in the air. Finds his man. It's Clark. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. This is a situation you dreamed of in the backyard, but now it's for real. One last chance late in the game, final drive coming for this offense. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. And the Golden Flashes have a lot of options on second and inches. Looking to throw, it's Tomlinson. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
Defense gave up some yards. But when it mattered most, when the offense had a chance to go in here and take the lead late in this football game, they absolutely closed the door, get the INT, and get the ball back to their offense.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. The offense just wants to run out the clock in this half, but D still has a couple of timeouts if they want to use them. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen,